In this video, we will look at a problem of finding the kth largest element in the array. I have written few sample inputs and outputs. So let's say if the array is this, and we need to find the third largest element from the array. The output should be 12 since 12 is the third largest element in the array. And if we need to find the largest number which is greater than the length of the array, our code should simply return -1. To solve this problem, we will be using the heap data structure. Now heap are of two types, min heap and max heap. Min heap is simply a binary tree whose root is smaller than its children's, while the max heap is a binary tree whose root element is greater than its children's. So we can use both min or max heap as per our requirement. Heaps are generally good when we are looking to find the minimum or the maximum number in a given stream. Let's look at the pseudocode in detail now. So the first step in our pseudocode will be putting the first k element into the heap. So let's say putting k elements into heap. Here we will be using min heap. So if we put the first k element of the array into the heap, the first element is 1, then it's 5, then it's 3. So you will have the heap in this form, and the topmost element of the heap will be 1. Now the next step is we will be iterate through the remaining elements of the array and replace top, or you can say root, if array element is greater. So the next element in the array is 12. Since 12 is greater than 1, so we will replace it. So the array will become 5, 12, 3. But since this is a heap, so it will reshape itself, or to be precise, it will heapify itself, and now it will start looking like this. Because it's a min heap, so our array will look like this: 3, 5, and 12. Next element here is 18. Now 18 is also greater than the current highest element, which is 3. So we will replace it with the 18. So our array will become 18, 5, and 12. After the heapify process, it will become 5, 12, and 18. Next, our last element is 20. 20 is also greater than 5, so it will become 20, 12, 18, and after the heapify operation it will become 12, 18, and 20. So, and at the end of this, you can simply return the top element of the heap. Here the top element is 12, so 12 is the third largest element. So at the end, you can see at the end, return root element. So it will simply return our desired element, which is 12. Let's look at the Java part of it. We will start by writing a simple static method which will return the kth largest element. Its parameters will be an integer array and the k index. Since we have seen in the pseudocode that we will be using the min heap, for using heaps, the data structure that Java uses is priority queue. So let's initiate priority queue. Our data type is integer, so we will simply create a priority queue of integers. Let's import the relevant package as well, which is java.util. Now the priority queue takes a comparator as an input. By comparator we mean that how two elements of the data will be compared. Here the two elements, let's say n1 and n2, are will be compared by taking their difference n1 minus n2. We are looking for the minimum heap, min heap, so we will use this comparator. Now put first k elements in heap. For int I is equal to 0, I less than k, I plus plus. I need to simply add the elements into heap, which is min heap dot add and arr of I. Now the first k elements are added into the heap. So next step is iterating through all the remaining elements. So we'll start from int I is equal to k, I less than arr dot length I plus plus. We need to check if the array element, which is arr of I, it's greater than the top element of the heap, which is min heap dot peak. If it's greater, we need to do two steps. First of all, we need to remove the top element, which we can do using pool method, and then we need to add that element back into the queue. And at the end, we can simply return the topmost element, which is min heap dot pool. Now let's test our method. I've defined an array. Can name any. It's 12, 18, and 30. Simply print this output, kth largest element, and if we look into this array, the third largest element here is 12, so our code should output 12 here. So let's run it. You can see that it has printed 12 onto the console. Uh, we can try it with another method as well. Sorry, another parameter. The second largest element here, the second largest element is 18, so it should print 18. So it, as you can see, that it has printed 18 for us. One thing we missed in this code was the checking of the k. So if you can see k is greater than arr of uh, length, you can simply return -1. I haven't added other null checks, or if k is like less than 0, you can also always add them. So let's say the array length is 86, so I'm looking for the ninth largest element. So now our code will return -1. Here it has returned -1 for us. Thank you very much. Next I will be looking to post a video related to finding the kth minimum element as well, which will be quite similar to this video. Here we have used min heap, and there we can simply use the max heap and find the kth minimum element from the given array or the string. Thank you very much.